Nuvverse is a channel that promotes mental health awareness, bringing psychological topics in a clear and accessible way. Our mission is to transform the understanding of the human mind and improve emotional well-being. Share our content and help others understand and face the challenges of mental health. Have you ever stopped to think about how the words our parents said can echo throughout our entire lives? Those comments you thought were just momentary criticisms might actually be what shapes your self-esteem, insecurities, and even your relationships and behavior in adulthood. But what happens when those words are toxic? What happens when parents, without realizing it, destroy their children's confidence and happiness? In today's video, we'll show you 7 things toxic parents often say and how they can permanently destroy a child's self-esteem. You were born with the expectation of being loved, protected, and accepted. Parents are the first example of love and safety in a child's life. However, what happens when that love is distorted by words that wound and leave deep marks? Many parents say things with good intentions, but in the process, they end up creating emotional scars that last a lifetime. Throughout this video, we'll explore the 7 most toxic things parents can say and the psychological impact those words have on their children's lives. In 2025, more than 50,000 children in the US were officially victims of emotional abuse, according to a study conducted by Liverpool John Moores University. Although many of these words aren't said with the intention to hurt, their effects can last a lifetime. The way parents behave, speak, and interact with their children shapes their self-esteem forever. How can you tell if a parent or caregiver is toxic? Here are 7 things toxic parents often say that can leave deep marks on a child. You're fat, skinny, short, or too tall. The phrase may seem simple, but it carries a silent power of destruction. When a parent comments on a child's appearance, they are, often unintentionally, planting a seed of insecurity. Remarks about the body can lead to eating disorders, low self-esteem, and a toxic obsession with body image. Instead of teaching the child to accept themselves, these parents reinforce unrealistic beauty standards imposed by society as ideals. This seemingly harmless behavior can have a deep and lasting impact on a child's emotional development. You're stupid, you can't do anything right. When a parent says this, the child begins to believe they are incapable. This kind of phrase destroys confidence and creates insecurity about their own abilities. The child starts to doubt their potential and feel incapable, resulting in a lifetime of frustrated attempts to prove their worth. It can also lead to procrastination, as the fear of failure becomes so great that the child avoids taking action, afraid of making mistakes and facing emotional consequences. I wish you were never born. I wish I had an abortion. I regret having you. These words can be devastating. A parent who says this to their child makes them feel as though they should never have existed. The message, even if unspoken, is that the child's life has no value. The immediate result is a deep loss of identity, and over time, this can lead to serious psychological issues such as depression and low self-esteem. You're such a burden. You cost me so much money. It's so hard to take care of you. These phrases make a child believe they are a burden to their parents. The child begins to hide their feelings and needs, creating a cycle of silence and suffering. The emotional weight caused by such words can lead to anxiety and a constant fear of rejection or abandonment. Look how much better your brother is than you. Harmful comparisons. This kind of comparison destroys a child's self-esteem. When a child is compared to someone else, they start to feel inadequate and often inferior. Such comparisons can create harmful sibling rivalry and set an impossible standard of perfection, leading to lifelong insecurity. You'll never do anything right. You're lazy. You're a loser. You're useless. These words have the power to crush a child's motivation. When a parent tells their child they'll never achieve anything or calls them lazy, they're essentially saying their efforts have no value. This creates a cycle of self-sabotage, where the child believes it's not worth trying, a mindset that can negatively shape their entire future. I'm going to leave you. I can't stand you anymore. You'll see when I disappear. These threats of abandonment create an immense fear of rejection in the child. When repeated, the child grows up believing that people will leave them because of who they are. This leads to serious attachment and relationship issues, making it hard to trust others in adulthood. If you've recognized yourself in any of these situations or know someone who could benefit from this message, don't forget to share this video, subscribe to our channel. We'll continue bringing more videos like this to help you understand and take care of your mental health. I'll be posting more content that will surprise you with insights into how words and psychology shape our lives in ways you might never have imagined. So, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. The most toxic thing that marked me was when my mother said, "Why didn't I just abort this piece of trash?" That phrase made me feel like I had no value, as if my existence was a mistake. It planted a seed of deep insecurity, making me question my place in the world. For a child, words like that can destroy self-esteem and create a lasting sense of inadequacy. I want to know from you, what's the most toxic phrase you heard in childhood that still affects you today? Share it in the comments. Parents' words have a profound impact on a child's emotional development. Even without intending to, certain phrases can leave scars that last a lifetime. If you've ever been affected by such comments, or know someone who has, it's time to reflect on how words shape our self-esteem. Though they may not cause physical harm, they can leave deep emotional and psychological scars. Childhood is a crucial stage, as it's when our beliefs, behaviors, and personality are formed. Have you ever gone through something like this? How has it impacted your life? Or perhaps you know someone who could benefit from this video. If this content resonated with you, share it so that more people, especially parents, can understand the impact of words on children's lives. If you believe in our mission to spread psychological awareness, subscribe to Nuvverse to continue receiving meaningful content.